Hey guys, welcome back to The Lovely Bird. So, hopefully you've subscribed to my channel. My name is Jasmine. If you have not, if this is your first time, welcome. Today we're going to do a post-burn candle review. I have about 7 candles here today. So we're going to go over these, talk about how they burned, if they sooted, any pooling issues, strength, throw, did the wicks drown out, all of that stuff. Just how I feel about the candle, and would I buy it again? That's the most important part. So as you know, Goose Creek doesn't have the scent notes in all of them. So if you see me looking down, I do write the scent notes for some of them, as well as Kringle. So I have 2 Homeworx, I have 2 Goose Creek, I have 2 Kringle, and I actually have 1 Mainstays. So we're going to talk about all of those today. So we'll go ahead and just jump right on in as well. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. You know, I love to hear you guys' comments. I always reply. I love when you guys, you know, tell me how you feel about these candles, or if you give me suggestions on new candles to try. I love it. So please keep doing that. So we'll go ahead and jump right in. We'll start with the first candle, which is a Homeworx candle. I'm so disappointed in myself with this candle, guys, because I accidentally broke one of the wicks. So this is Homeworx Spooky Spider Cider. I got this from TJ Maxx. That's the label. Very Halloween. And then this is the wax. I know. I'm so mad at myself. But this is the first time I've ever done it, so I won't beat myself up. And at least it's not a scent that's like my top favorite. So as you can see, I probably got like 2 or 3 burns out of it before I accidentally did that, and then I kept burning it a little bit. But then, to be honest with you, this scent wasn't like one of my top favorites of his. Let's talk about the scent notes. We have orange zest, spiced golden pear, pressed green apples, and sugared ginger. It definitely, that cider and that ginger are the most strong, and on cold and burning, it was about on cold it's about a 7. Burning, I burned this in the master bedroom. I would give this, sorry, my cat is playing right into the camera. I would give this about a 7 on cold, actually, and a 7.5 burning in the master bedroom. So you can smell it, but it wasn't very strong. But it's just not my favorite scent. It's not terrible, so I wouldn't purchase it again. But for those of you who do like, you know, ginger, like that spicy kind of scent, cinnamony, this is the candle for you. This really, you would like this. So I'm move on to the next one. I'm probably just gonna throw this out, to be honest with you, because I don't know what to do with it, especially since one of the wicks are broken. So I really don't have any reason to keep it. But we'll move on to the next candle. Now, I have talked about this cookies and cream, I think, in one of my previous videos, but now that I've burned more of it, I can give more of an in-depth review. So next up, we have cookies and cream by Homeworx. Pretty label. And this is what we're working with. So, well, let me talk about the scent notes. We have dark chocolate cookies, whipped cream, vanilla bean, and cocoa powder. And as I said before, when this candle is burning, it smells just like a cookies and cream milkshake. Oreos and cream, that's exactly what it smells like. And it smells really good. But I'm not gonna lie, this is the very first time I've had a wick issue with a Homeworx candle. And to be honest with you, I feel like this might have been my fault. I think I might have trimmed the wicks a little bit too low. I don't remember what exactly happened, but I don't know. It started to get the puny wick syndrome. I've never had any issues as far as wicks with Homeworx, just me. Maybe I got lucky, I don't know. But it started to get the puny wick. And then also, I don't know if you can really tell that the wax is like turning colors. It's kind of turning like a blackish gray, and that normally doesn't happen, so I don't like that. And the smell is starting to get that like burnt charcoaly scent. I haven't lit this maybe in like 2 days, but the last time I did light it, it got the puny wick syndrome. So it's like the flames are very small. The smell is starting to go from about a 7.5 to now, the way it's burning, that it's not even completely pulling out, is going to about a 6. And then it's getting that burnt charcoaly smell. So I don't know, I might give this candle another try, maybe one day. And maybe it was just my fault that I might have cut the wicks too low, but I like never do that, but people make mistakes. But would I buy it again? Just to try it again, yes, to see if it was my fault. As far as the scent, it was really good. Cookies and cream milkshake on a strength and throw. Like I said, I give it about a 7.5 before the puny wick issue. And now that it has that issue, it's taking it down to about a 6. So yeah, that's my opinion on this one. We'll go ahead and move on to the next one. We'll go ahead and go to Kringle. So we have a 2-wick. This is the 100% soy by Kringle. And this is the scent gray, and they don't have the scent notes on their candles either, that I realized earlier before I did this video. So I went ahead and wrote down the notes for this. We have amber, cedarwood, lemongrass musk, patchouli, sandalwood, and vanilla. As you can see, very clean burn. I will say, as I've said before, Kringle is really good with their 100% soy candles. There's no sooting, there's no, black. It burns really, really clean. You can burn these candles for, honestly, I've burned these candles sometimes like 6-7 hours, and there's no issues. My only issue with Kringle is that their scents are not strong enough for me. These candles go in the bathrooms, because I tried one candle in the living room and I couldn't smell it at all. So I already know that these are not powerful enough to be in the living room. Now in the bathroom, I will give this particular candle, I had this in my boyfriend decides the guest bathroom, and I would give this a good 7. To be honest, this was a decent one. I think I probably would purchase this again, to be honest with you. This might be one of the stronger ones that I've had. Like I said, it's a 6.5, a 7 in a smaller area. But I definitely liked it. I enjoyed it. You definitely, when it's burning, you can get that creamy vanilla, the sandalwood, the cedarwood. It smells really, really good. My boyfriend liked it. He liked the scent. It was like I had a slight touch of cologne-y scent to it, but not much at all. You can barely smell it, but it's really good. I would purchase this again. This is probably 1 out of the 10 so far that I haven't even finished burning on my Kringle, but that's probably the only one so far that I would actually repurchase. So we'll move on to the next one. So this one, we have Kringle's Spellbound. Very pretty label. Burned clean, 100% soy, of course. I wrote the notes down. We have citrus, currant, floral, fruit, jasmine, mandarin, mimosa, and musk vanilla. It definitely gives off a fruity scent. That vanilla, the floral. So if you're a vanilla, fruity, floral, jasmine type of scent lover, then you'll like this. It smells really good on cold, but again, with this one, same issue. I had this lit in my bathroom, in the master bathroom, and I just couldn't really smell it. Like, I would give this a 6, 5.5 even, 5.5 to a 6, and that's in the master bathroom. but it's a lovely scent. Like that, I just really wish that Kringle would just make their strength of their scent stronger, because if so, these candles will all be repurchases because they all smell so amazing. But for me, if it's not at least a 7 or above, it's just no point in purchasing again for me, because I like candles that you can smell it. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And Kringle just does not do that for me. Again, lovely scent. It gave a good 5 or 6 on the throat in the bathroom. You can leave this candle lit, again, the soy ones, 6-7 hours, no issue. So that is what I love. Would I purchase this candle again particularly? No. But if you just want a candle in the background, like if you run out, or you just want something to just be burning in the background for the ambiance, that's what I would use Kringle for. Like something that I don't really care to have something strong, just something light and just pretty in the background. So we'll move on to the next candle. Let's talk about this one Mainstays candle. So this is the 20-ounce Mainstays single wick banana nut bread. And I actually already talked about some of their single wicks ones in the video before this, so make sure you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to that video. And then if you haven't, just come on back here and watch this one. But I decided to try, I decided to try one of the bigger candles. So I put this, and guys, I love me some banana. So as soon as I see banana, I'm like, amazing, I'm in there. So I saw this while I was picking up the single wicks, and it smelled so good. It smelled so good on cold, and it still smells pretty good. But when I lit this candle, guys, no issues as far as burning. Burns good. You can see a little bit of the wax isn't completely melting down, but I mean, it's a Mainstay candle, so I don't expect it to perform it as well as I would a Goose Creek or Bath & Body Works or Kringle, because you know we're spending more money on those, so I expect more. But for this, I think I paid like $10 for it, so it's gonna have some flaws. I'm sorry, but guys, I could not smell this candle, and I put this in my bathroom, so I just knew that I was gonna be able to smell this, and I could not smell it. I lit this at least 5 or 6 times. Could not smell anything. My boyfriend came into the bathroom and he saw it and he got excited, and he was like, oh, banana nut bread, I know that's gonna smell good. 3 hours later, we can't smell anything. So I don't know. Oh, and the notes for this are banana, walnut, and brown sugar. But I'm disappointed. Will I buy this candle again? Absolutely not. I can't smell a thing. On cold, it smells amazing. You get that banana, you get that walnut, that brown sugar, creamy. Burning, it's a no-go. Let's move on to Goose Creek. So first up, we have French toast. I love this scent. Now, as you can see, we're having a little bit of issues as far as the complete pull for some reason, because I don't know what it is about this candle, but the wicks like drown almost. Like they just keep getting that puny wick syndrome, and I just don't know what it is, because as you guys know, I love me some Goose Creek candles, especially their gourmand scents, but it smells so good. But it's definitely having some pooling issues with this candle for some reason. So I have had to pour some of the wax out maybe twice now, just to get those flames higher so it could completely pull. I put it out just so I could do the review on this. So, but I knew it wasn't gonna pull anyways because the flames were so low. So I did go ahead and pour some of it out. So I will relight it after this video back in the bedroom. And hopefully it does better. I do have 2 of these actually, because when I first smelled it, I love it so much, I placed another order and put this in the cart as well. So I do have another one. We'll see how that one does whenever I do burn it. But as far as the notes, we have melted butter, maple syrup, light cinnamon, light vanilla bean, and slow roasted pecans. All scents that smell really good. Like I said, even now it still smells really good, but it's like once you get past that, this is probably the second time this has happened with me with Goose Creek, that it's great. Like first 2-3 burns, amazing, no issues. But once you start getting to that like halfway mark, it starts to get the puny wick syndrome, or the wicks just drown, and I have to pour the wax out just for the flames to be able to be high enough to melt everything and keep up with it. So I am starting to realize that that is a thing with Goose Creek. I really hope that they fix that, because it is getting kind of annoying. I want to just be able to light the candle and it burn the way it's supposed to. So the fact that now I'm starting to realize that it's like a 50-50 chance that you might get a candle that you're gonna have some, you know, you might have to cotton ball it a couple times, but I kind of deal with it because the scents are so good, especially saying I can get about halfway without having any issues. But they definitely need to fix that. So let's move on to the last candle. Oh, and yes, I will purchase that again. Like I said, I do have another one of it. So we'll see how the second one burns whenever I do decide to burn that. The next one we have, and the last one we have, is Vanilla Pumpkin Waffle. This one has no issues, as you can see. No sooting, none of that, clean burn so far. I've burned about 60% of it, maybe 70%. I will say, let's talk about the scent notes first, actually. We have creamy vanilla, pumpkin twist, harvest spices, vanilla waffle, maple, and warm butter. All amazing scents, and as you guys know, I'm not too keen on pumpkin scents, but I always, if it kind of can mix with other scents, then I'll give it a try if it's not just mainly pumpkin. So I saw the other scents in there and I said, okay, you know, let me go ahead and try it. I'm not gonna lie, this candle smells really good on cold and burning. But again, the same issue, like as far as the burn is clean, but I had to pour the wax out one time so far, even though that's still inconvenience. But I did have to pour the wax out. But I am realizing for some reason with this candle, that first 2-3 burns, like I said, amazing. But now at this point where I'm at, the scent is not as strong. At first, I'm sorry, I didn't talk about the scent for the strength and throw. The strength and throw on this candle was a good 8.59. So there's that. Now back to Vanilla Pumpkin Waffle. The strength and throw on this, when I first lit it 2 or 3 times, was a good, I'd say a good 8. A good 8. You can definitely smell it. But now that I'm at this point in the candle, I would give this candle now, it's went from about an 8 to about a 6. And again, this is rare that this happens with me with Goose Creek, but you know, not all of them are going to be amazing. They're more better. There's a higher number of good experiences I've had than bad. So I'm going to keep continuing to buy, but they definitely need to fix that drowning wick issue. Some people like that. Some people say that it just slows down the burn. I don't like it. I like to get through my candles. And on top of that, I like the scent to stay consistent all the way through. Each burn, I want the same consistency, the same strength, the same throw. I want it to stay the same. I don't want to get halfway through and now it's starting to slow down. I'm starting to have issues. I have to pour the wax out, puny wick syndrome. I don't like that. So please, Goose Creek, if you're watching, please fix that. But no, I won't buy this one again. The scent wasn't that amazing to me, but it was good. So that concludes today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Of course, go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe. You know, I love to hear what you guys have to say. I am going to be uploading later that Goose Creek video once the order gets delivered. So definitely look out for that. And I hope you guys have a great day.